things that I think that make Antoine a great candidate is his intellect, his ability to research and go into the details of very nuanced issues. He has a very good, impressive way of not only understanding the complexities of the issues, but coming up with policies and solutions that are going to work for the entire community and not just subsets of the community. I think that really ties into his very caring nature, and I think that caring nature kind of helps you come up with those very focused solutions.
I was born in the DC area, but for the past 20 years, I have been a proud resident of Raleigh, North Carolina. Most of those years were spent here, at my parents' house. I came to find myself in Raleigh because of some of the smart policies that were passed by the state at the time. My father's a small business owner, and when he looked around the country for the best places to start a small business, North Carolina was at the top of the list. Because my parents had 2 kids that they were concerned about their futures, they looked around for the best school districts in the country, and Wake County was at the top of the list. So I find myself to be a resident of Raleigh because of some of the smart policies that were passed 20 years ago. And my goal is that 20 years from now, you'll have others standing before you saying that they came to Raleigh and they came to North Carolina because of some of the smart policies that we can pass today.
Antoine is very selfless. He has strong integrity. He's a fighter. He's tenacious and very respectful to everyone in his community and everyone that he's around.
I love this community. It was at Southeast Raleigh Magnet High School that helped shape who I was as a student, and it was communities like this one that helped shape who I was as a person. That's why when I graduated from Wake Forest School of Law, I felt it was imperative that I return to this community and invest in the community that had put so much into me. Our community is rapidly changing. We see the growth and development going on in our downtown area, and it's unfortunate that too many of our neighbors can't share in that growth and development. When elected, I will fight tirelessly to increase access to affordable housing. Now, affordable housing is traditionally a city or a county issue, but there are things that can be done from a state level to increase access to affordable housing. We've seen impact fees, inclusionary zoning, and tax credits work in other municipalities, and they can work here.
Antoine and I have been married for almost 5 years, and in that time, I have known him to be a fearless leader. He is the one who will stand up in a room full of people and say, I know that I have the ideas, I have the passion, I have the energy, and I know that I can solve this problem. And it's not necessarily from a point of arrogance, but he is resilient. His ideas are innovative. He has a unique way of looking at an age-old problem and crafting a solution that is new, a new approach to solving an old problem. And when I think about the way he'll use his talents and his intelligence to continue the progress of District 33, I get excited because I know that if given the chance, he could definitely make some progress here.
When elected, I will fight for affordable housing. I will fight for increased access to social justice, and I will fight to ensure that politicians represent communities and not special interest groups.
My name is Antoine Marsh. I am a husband, a father, an attorney, a dedicated public servant, and I am your candidate for the North Carolina General Assembly, House District 33.